They say love can conquer all, but sometimes even the most beautiful stories come to a heartbreaking end. After nearly 2 decades together, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, the golden couple of Hollywood, have called it quits. Fans everywhere are stunned, wondering what could possibly tear apart a love that seemed so unshakable. And while the world is still reeling from that breakup, another drama is unfolding, this time on social media. Two queens of rap, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, are once again at war. Insults are flying, albums are being dragged, and even Ribs and Barney the dinosaur have been pulled into the chaos. So what really happened between Nicole and Keith? And why are Cardi and Nicki trading blows once again? Stick with us because we're breaking it all down. But before we dive in, you're watching CelebSpill, where we bring you the raw truth behind Hollywood's biggest headlines. If you love celebrity news with heart and a little bit of spice, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and join our family. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's love story began like something out of a movie. They met in 2005 at an event celebrating Australians in Hollywood, and for Nicole, who had already been through a very public marriage and divorce from Tom Cruise, Keith seemed like a breath of fresh air. They fell fast, and by 2006 they were married in a romantic ceremony in Sydney. To the world, they were perfect, two artists who had found each other and built a life of love, music, and family. But behind the smiles, there were struggles. Keith battled substance abuse early in their marriage, and Nicole stood by him during his rehab stints. She spoke openly about the challenges of loving someone through their darkest moments, but also about the strength it gave their relationship. Together, they built a family, raising daughters Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret, all while balancing demanding careers. For years, they seemed unshakable, yet even the strongest bonds can fray. After 19 years of marriage, the couple announced their separation. Sources close to the two revealed that Nicole was devastated and never wanted this to happen. The real reason? Distance and growing apart. Keith's constant touring and Nicole's filming schedule kept them on opposite sides of the world more often than not. Add to that the pressures of fame and the cracks began to show. Over time, love turned into loneliness and the fairy tale unraveled. For fans, it's a shock. For Nicole, it's heartbreak. And for Keith, it's the end of a love that once seemed like forever. While fans try to process the end of one Hollywood love story, another battle is raging, and this time, it's on social media. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, two of the most powerful women in rap, are back at war. Their feud isn't new. It goes back years with drama, insults, and even physical altercations. But this time, it's nastier than ever. It all started when Nicki Minaj reignited the rivalry by taking aim at Cardi's new album, Am I the Drama? The record had sold over 200,000 units in its first week, but Nicki mocked the fact that the album was being promoted for $4.99 on iTunes. She didn't stop there. Nicki called Cardi's verses basic, even mocking her new single Magnet and labeling her Barney Dangerous. Cardi wasn't about to stay quiet. From her own kitchen, while cooking ribs, she fired back. She laughed at the timing, saying she was just baking brownies when Nicki came for her. Then she dropped heavy accusations, calling Nicki out for her personal life, even dragging up painful family scandals. The insults got raw, cutting, and deeply personal. This isn't the first time these two women have clashed. Back in 2018, things turned physical at New York Fashion Week when Cardi reportedly threw a shoe at Nicki. Cardi left the event shoeless, with a torn gown and a bump on her forehead, while Nicki walked away untouched. That moment cemented their feud in pop culture history, and now, years later, they're still going at it, this time with even more fire. The truth is, both women are icons. Both have paved their way in an industry that constantly pits women against each other. But their rivalry has taken on a life of its own. For fans, it's messy, entertaining, and sometimes heartbreaking to watch. For Cardi and Nicki, it's a battle for respect, legacy, and dominance. At the end of the day, whether it's the heartbreak of Nicole and Keith or the fiery feud of Cardi and Nicki, one thing is clear: celebrities may shine brighter than the rest of us, but they struggle, they fight, and they break just like anyone else. What do you think? Was Nicole and Keith's split inevitable, or was it something that could have been saved? And when it comes to Cardi and Nicki, are you Team Cardi, Team Nicki, or just here for the popcorn? Don't forget, if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit subscribe to CelebSpill, where we bring you the most captivating celebrity stories every single week. Until next time, keep spilling the tea.